So dear passengers, welcome on board Tech Explorations Flight 101. Please ensure that your seatbelt is fastened at all times. To fasten your seatbelt, insert the middle end of the buckle and pull the belt to ensure it's secure. There are two doors on this aircraft at the left and the right side of the cabin, and these are the two doors. And to open up the doors, just lift this lever up and it will open up the door. You all have headsets. You'll be able to listen to the ATIS radio communications, and when you speak into the microphone, other passengers on the plane and myself will be able to hear you through the intercom. Please don't speak when I'm communicating with the ATC or other aircraft. If you're feeling uncomfortable at any time during this flight, please let me know and I'll try my best to assist you. Finally, smoking is prohibited on this flight. Thank you for choosing Tech Explorations Airlines, and I hope you'll enjoy this flight with us today. Yeah. All right. So seats and seat belts adjust and locked. Inertia, reel, locking. So, yeah. Brakes. Test and set. Circuit breakers. Checked. Oops. See, inadvertently I turned off the beacon. Okay. That's what happens. That's why checklists are so important. You could just bump the switch. Not an important one, but it could be. Alright, electrical equipment is off. We don't have the electrical equipment switch really, but all electrical switches are off, including the master switch. And the Avionics master switch is also off. Yep. Fuel selector valve is on both. The fuel shut-off valve is pushed all the way in. Avionics circuit breakers. These are the Avionics circuit breakers now in checked. Alright, continuing with the start engine, but before I do that, I will check the QNH and make a radio call to get clearance for startup. So actually put this here. Get the notes in order because I'm going to record the ATIS here. So master switch on and Avionics on. COM 2. Just trying to switch it off, and I'll use the speaker for that.
Visibility greater than 10 kilometers, cloud scattered 2,900. Temperature 25, QNH 1021. On first contact with Camden Tower or ground, notify receipt of information Bravo. Camden, terminal information Bravo. Runway 24, wind 210 degrees, 6 knots. Visibility greater than 10 kilometers, cloud scattered 2,900. Temperature 25, QNH 1021. On first contact with Camden Tower or ground, notify receipt of information Bravo. Camden, terminal information Bravo. Runway 24, wind 210 degrees, 6 knots. Visibility greater than 10 kilometers, cloud scattered 2,900. Temperature 25, QNH 1021. On first contact with Camden Tower or ground, notify receipt of information Bravo.
Okay, switch off speaker. Let's go to ground 121.90, so we there already. We'll switch that to COM 1 and make the radio call. I'll let them know that this is a dual flight for circuits.
Sure.
Do I need to mention anything else about a potential solo? You do that later. And we are in Alpha Hotel. Camden ground, Cessna 172 dual Alpha Hotel at the Scout hangar. Request start and taxi for circuits and received information Bravo.
Until start approved.
Start approved, Alpha Hotel. Alright.
Oh shit. Yeah. We're about to start up. Literally about to start up.
Avionics off. Master switch off. He did not provide us with information clearance of the taxi to location.
So you have to request taxi clearance once we start up. So let's get the engine started.
Alright, keys.
The black one or possibly that one.
So don't have to try them all off. Alright, so it's going to be a cold start. Use the, I don't want to put the keys in until it's actually time to turn the key, right? Okay, so 1/4 inch in, all the way out, master switch on. Clear prop.
Yeah, clear prop.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll leave it in actually. Alright. Please. Oh yes, right. Yeah. Not this one. Okay. Keys. Oh, sorry, my brakes are on. Okay, avionics on. $3,000 and the GPS on. Alright, flaps retracted. Alright, so I've done all the checks. I'm also just marking that the pressure did go up within 30 seconds. In the green, it's at the top end of the green arc. It's still green arc. It's because probably the oil is topped up all the way.
It's because it's cold and thick.
And it's cold, yeah.
Yeah.
It should drop, right? Temperature is still rising. Alright, now I'm going to switch to the before takeoff checklist. We'll do that at the run-up day.
Good.
Run-up bay. Now, we are using runway 24.
Yep.
To taxi to runway 24, I haven't taxied there before. I think we'll still go through Charlie and then continue straight instead of turning into...
That's it, yep.
Yep. Alright. So, on the way there, I'm going to check the various instruments, DI, compass, the brakes.
Yep.
Alright, I'm going to put this here. And release the brakes. And taxi.
Camden ground, helicopter uniform Tango Mike on the ground.
Check out my brakes.
Requesting maintenance operations to be in field.
Check my yours.
Not
Yeah,
above.
good. Now the other thing you got to consider is that we don't have a taxi clearance,
Yeah.
so we have to request taxi clearance
okay.
as well.
Okay, so I should stop here.
Yep.
So I can taxi anywhere without clearance up to that yellow line. That's the taxiway.
Sure.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Camden ground, Alpha Hotel Hotel, just requesting clearance for taxi.
Fuel bows are
Run a banner for it, frequency.
taxi holding run.
Sorry, Dean.
Taxi to the run bay, report ready.
Okay. So I'll taxi to the runner bay and report when ready, Alpha Hotel Hotel. Well, it was a bit
That was a very unusual call.
yeah. Sorry, my call or his?
His. Why are we going to the runner bay?
Yeah. I had two unusual calls so far. The previous one was also quite unusual. It's okay. I was going to, if you hadn't intervened, I was going to call back and ask for clarification, so I didn't get that. Can you repeat? So I didn't actually get that.
Why are we going to the runner bay?
And he didn't say which one, did he?
Oh, you can choose, but the most efficient one is the Echo runner bay, so you still keep going straight.
Alright, while that's happening, I can see that the turn coordinator is working. Compass is working. Temperature is rising. Going to reduce the throttle to slow us down a little. So we're going very close to that helicopter.
Yeah, so
Would
slow
that
it
be a
down.
problem?
Let's wait where the red cones are.
Yep. Because I'm thinking that the downwash from the rotors is like a gust of wind.
Yep, so we'll wait around here.
Camden, ground, helicopter uniform Tango Mike, ops on the infield complete. Tango Mike, taxi parking. Taxi parking uniform Tango Mike.
Yep, when you're ready, keep going.
Right, so we don't have to ask permission, we're just waiting for that helicopter to get out of the way.
Yep.
Clear. The fuel gauge on the left side kind of plays up and down a bit. Okay, is this the runner bay?
That's it, man.
Okay.
Right here.
Alright, I'm looking at the sock. Yeah.
Coming from behind us, so just like the other running bay, go to the very end. And we don't want to directly face it, because then if somebody parks in front of us, we're screwed. So just generally point in the direction of the wind. So I'd actually let it go straight a little bit more. And then flick it around here. So this way you
this
can
is
point
wind.
that way. No, flick it around.
Oh, okay.
Because the idea is you want to be on this yellow line, but you want to be facing the wind. So now we're basically facing the wind. Oh my god, it's veered the other direction now. But we're on the yellow line. Okay. Whereas if you had followed the yellow line and then turned, you would have been off it.
Right, so maintain the yellow line.
Yep.
And there's an arrow. The extended yellow line goes up to that arrow.
Yeah.
I guess that is telling you which taxiway to follow once
That just says that's where you exit.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's an old school thing, we don't need it though.
Okay.
Beautiful.
Right, parking. Let's continue the checklist. So before takeoff, just checking my intercom. How does that sound?
Yep, sounds good.
Yeah. Right. Radio sounded good as well. Okay, parking brake is set. Passenger seat backs. Very upright position. Okay. Cabin doors closed and locked. Flight controls. Just going to check the control column. Elevator all the way in and out. Ailerons left, right. All good. What is this? Oh, my glasses. Should go here. Actually, I'm not going to use them. Just going to throw them in the back. Okay, flight instruments. Altimeter. UNH 1021. Right there. The artificial horizon looks good. We are in a bit of an incline, but I think that's fine. Now we are going over now through. We are taking off on runway 24, so I'm going to set. Actually, before I do that, what is that? 13. Yeah. Adjust the directional indicator. Go around there. Okay, and I'll do the park next. On the runway 24. I'll do a micro adjustment later as well. So around there, I'll take off. Temperature is in the green. Pressure is in the green. Alright. So instruments are looking good. Fuel quantity checked. And we checked that earlier as well manually. Mixture is rich. Fuel selector valve is on both. Okay, let's do the throttle check. 1,800. Speed on the brakes. 1,800. Whoa, it jumped up. Did you see that?
Yeah.
That's weird, I haven't seen it before. And I was really pushing it. But perhaps a sensor issue. Alright, 1,800 magnetos. Both. Left. Yep. Both. And right. Okay, magnetos good. Brake in the green. Instant meter is right on the 0. And then see other panel. Check. Throttle idle. There. The reading came up, I mean the indicator, which is correct, and then to 1,000 RPM. I don't leave the engine running on idle for too long. Is it okay?
That's okay.
Yep. 1,000
Just want
RPM.
to check real quick. Yeah, that's fine.
Alright. Strobe lights. I'll turn on the strobe now, so don't forget later, and the navigation lights on. I'll open up the window too. Radios and avionics set, so we've got frequency for ground selected now, and then for tower 120.10. I'll select it later. Navigation GPS, we don't use that. Autopilot, not using that. Manual electric trim, not using that either. And the elevator trim, set for takeoff. Flaps 0. Okay.
Florida Sierra X-ray Quebec, radio check, thank you.
And that completes the before takeoff checklist.
Moving forward, thank you.
A couple of items that are not on this checklist have to do with the briefings. Let's do the briefings. First, I'll do the departure briefing. So today we are departing runway 24. We'll be doing right-hand circuits, which is first time for me. The circuit altitude is 1,300 feet, rotation speed, airspeed is 60 knots. The runway is dry today. I don't think there's other planes in the circuit at this point that might change. I think there's a couple of planes that might be doing circuit training, I don't know. I can actively look out on the radio and listen to on the radio.
Yep.
There's no gliders to worry about. There are some birds that I saw, a couple of flocks. Wind is 6 knots. Coming from 210, so we've got a crosswind coming from the left as we'll be taking off on the runway, and that is probably going to change quickly once we are in the air. So also keep an eye, listen to on the radio for announcements about weather changes. Alright, and that concludes the departure briefing. And I'll do the takeoff safety briefing last, and after that we're good to go. So, takeoff safety briefing. So if there is a reason for rejecting the takeoff, which could be any of the following: RPMs, static RPMs. Once I have full throttle, not reaching 2250 on the scale, so around here. If I don't see that, I'm boarding takeoff. If I see the oil temperature spiking right there, then I board as well. Any other gauges in the red, I board the takeoff. If the airspeed is not alive, and if I haven't been able to reach 60 knots by 50% of the runway, by halfway on the runway, I need to set a visual mark for that, maybe a cone or something like that, or a sign so that I know where half is. And if there's any weird sounds coming from the engine or the cabin, doors, items loose and things like that, again, I'll be aborting. And aborting takeoff means taking taking RPMs to idle, and then applying brakes carefully as needed to slow the aircraft down. If the engine fails on the runway, And as I said, I'm going to reduce throttle to idle and apply even braking. And then exit the runway via one of the available taxiways. If the engine fails after takeoff with runway remaining, I'll close the throttle, lower the nose and re-land the aircraft on the remaining runway while maintaining airspeed. If the engine fails after takeoff without runway remaining, I'll lower the nose and select the landing site no more than 30 degrees on either side of the nose and maintain glide speed. And by the way, glide speed is 68 knots, so that's the first thing that I'll do, make sure I've got my glide speed. Then select a suitable location for landing within 30 degrees either side. I'm not going to attempt to turn back unless I am above 1,000 feet, which is 1,300 here at Camden. Or I'm established on the Downwind leg. And that concludes the takeoff safety briefing. Alright, so all checks complete. I'm going to remove the parking brake. Now Victor, question for you. His ATC said...
Yeah, so we're just going to say Alpha Hotel Hotel, ready in the bays.
Ready at the
Ready
run
in the bay. Yeah,
Yep.
ready in the runner bay, ready in the bay, whatever you want to say, but just tell them that you're ready.
Okay. Alpha Hotel Hotel, I'm ready at the runner bay. Maybe he's gone for a bathroom break.
Camden Tower, Warrior Juliet Alpha Zulu, with Bravo inbound at 3000, ATIS.
Juliet Alpha Zulu, join downwind runway 24, maintain 1,800 feet, report to the zone boundary.
Downwind runway 24, not below 1,800, Juliet Alpha Zulu.
At 1,800.
1,800.
Okay, I'll have to retransmit.
Yeah.
Okay. Alpha Hotel Hotel, ready at the runner bay.
Alpha Hotel Hotel, taxi out input echo runway 24.
Runway 24, sorry, could you repeat the holding point?
Echo.
Holding point, Echo, Alpha Hotel Hotel. Got it. Well, it was very unstandard, non-standard. Alright, brakes off, and so Echo is up that
That's
way,
it,
right?
man. Right up there.
Let's do it. And it's uphill, so it's going to be a little bit more power. Heels on the floor. Back on the center line. Reducing RPM. Applying some brake. Bring to the left. Okay, I'll stop right here. And 1000 RPM. So there's another checklist for before takeoff. Throttle full open.
That's when you take off, so it's really just before takeoff checks that have to be conducted.
Okay, nav is on, strobe is on. I'm going to now switch to tower.
I know what you're talking about as line-up checks, but anyway, that's fine.
Yep. Alright. So I'm going to let them know that I'm ready for circuits at holding point Alpha runway, sorry, Echo runway 24, yeah. Habit. Okay.
Juliet Alpha Zulu, at the control zone boundary.
Juliet Alpha Zulu, cleared visual approach, runway 24.
Visual approach, runway 24, Juliet Alpha Zulu.
Camden Tower, Alpha Hotel Hotel at holding point Echo, runway 24, ready for circuits.
Alpha Hotel, runway 24, cleared for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff. Alpha Hotel.
Runway 24, Alpha Hotel.
Yeah. Damn it.
If they say clear for takeoff and nothing else, then yes. But because he said the runway,
Yeah.
it's a required readback.
Yes. Okay. Door.
Good, I was waiting to see how long that take. Alright, man.
It's gonna be a.
I'll put my serious face on now, okay?
Okay.
Do your best.
Just
One
a passenger.
normal circuit to start with.
Alright. Just gonna line up nicely and. Okay. Good go. Full throttle. Alright. T's and P's are in the green. Airspeed is alive. 40, 50 knots, 60 knots, and rotate. Right rudder. Gonna go for my best climb speed of 70, let's say 75. Direction's good. Just drop the nose a little, get my speed up. I expect a better climb rate. Okay, good speed.
Camden ground, Juliet Bravo Charlie, Scouts hangar for the training area. Receive Bravo, request taxi.
1600 feet.
Juliet Bravo Charlie, taxi holding point, Echo runway 24.
I can see the tower there.
Holding point, Echo runway 24, Juliet Bravo Charlie.
1700, so I'm going to turn.
Good Alpha Zulu, clear to land.
Check left, clear center, clear right, and doing a 15-degree turn. Climbing turn, 1,000 feet. Gusty. 1200. Continuing the turn. I've reached my altitude, leveling off while continuing the turn. And coming out of the turn now, pulling back on throttle, 2200 trim. Alright. Speed is good. I'm going to go for my right turn. Checking left. Clear, center clear. Yep, picked up some space. Right. Closest look. Okay, there's the river. I could use that river bend here.
Yeah, and you can see Sydney right in the distance. That's kind of your reference, Sydney, all the way in the distance. So you can use this town over here.
Leveling off. 1300. Okay, being my call. Alpha for the hotel, downwind for touch and go. Fish.
Alpha Hotel.
Okay, brakes are good. X is rich. Undercoach is down. Fuel is efficient. I'm checking for my direction. Okay. Instruments, T's and P's are in the green. Direction is good. There's strobe, nav on, magnetism both. Fuel on both, and hatches and harnesses are secure. And BUMFISH complete. Right, runway. There's runway. Threshold, got it. So I'm going to go down to 1800 RPM while maintaining altitude. I'm looking for a spot where I can do my turn. We just got past that bend of the river, so I think now is a good spot to turn. Maintaining altitude.
Camden ground, it's appropriate.
10 degrees flap.
Camden ground, Warrior, Juliet Zulu, clear the runway, request
Doing my turn now. This is a 30-degree turn. My speed is down, so I'm going to pick up a bit of speed. I mean of RPM, decrease my speed. And pitch down. And I'm going to get my 500 feet per minute descent rate. Bit more RPMs, my speed is too low. Okay, that's good actually, 75 knots. 20 degrees flap. 75 knots, get back up there. 1500 RPM. Forecast. 500 feet descent rate. Give some RPMs, 1500. Too slow. Let's get back to 70 knots. Got it. Alright, I'm going to start with my right turn. Check left, clear, center, clear, right, 30 degrees. Right. Gonna go full flap now. Decrease RPMs. So I'm aiming for right past the piano keys. 70 knots speed. I have not received clearance to land, so it is a go around.
Alpha Hotel, short, final.
Hotel, clear touch and go.
Clear touch and go. Julie Bravo, Alpha Hotel.
Clear touch and go, Alpha Hotel.
Yeah. So used to, yeah, sorry. Okay, I know my speed is low, so this is not good. But I'll attempt this.
Hold the nose, that's
Yep.
what I was telling you,
Yep,
hold
yep.
the nose.
Nose up. Flap off. Just waiting, giving me a bit of time, and full throttle. Alright, I'm going to speak to myself now. There was something big. So 60 knots. My speeds were too slow. Gonna try to improve that in the next circuit.
You were incredibly wide on downwind. Okay, way too wide.
Oh, okay, yeah, definitely.
You said at the bend you turned, but the bend was all the way over there, right, on the wing. It's like, the bend should have been here, but the bend was all the way over there. So you're too wide on downwind. Yes,
So, yeah,
you
yeah.
climbed too high as well. You were over 1,500.
Yeah.
When you turn into final, you have to be at least 750 feet, at least. Okay, so try it again. We'll do one more normal.
Yeah, sure. Right, hold on. I'll ask you this question once I get this thing turned. Right, 1800, so, sorry, 800, I can turn, so clear left, clear center, clear right. Turning, downwind, sorry, crosswind.
Can I just take something?
Sure.
Okay, cool, yep.
Yep. Checking for trim. Yeah.
Yeah, you're just very tight.
Yeah, I know. Okay, 1100. Just a bit of right rudder, holding it a bit better. Okay. Need to continue with this turn. 1300 feet, taking off the throttle. Right. Okay, trim. Don't overshoot. Trim, alright. Okay, so it was what you said. This is where I need to turn right here. Yeah, got it. Right. Right, okay. And my lookout was pretty poor. Okay, coming out of the turn now. Alpha Hotel, downwind for touch and go.
Alpha Hotel.
Right. Okay, back to the correct heading. BUMFISH, brakes are good. Undercarriage is down. Mix is rich. Is sufficient.
Camden Tower, Juliet Bravo Charlie ready, runway
good.
24, holding 1 echo for aircraft
the drain.
Alpha Hotel. Pressure, Juliet Bravo Charlie, clear for takeoff.
cleared for takeoff, Juliet Bravo Charlie.
Both. Right. So he's also getting confused. Right. So I'm too low this time for that, so just back up to altitude. feet. I know, that's a bit of a mess, so 10 degrees flap. Alright, did I turn at the correct spot for base?
It was a bit early, right? It was a bit early. See those lakes over there?
Lakes.
Oh
yes,
yeah, those lakes.
Yeah.
That's a nice base reference.
Alright, so have those in front of me or something.
Yeah, around now you can kind of turn.
Alright, so I already have my lookout first. Left clear, center clear, right clear. Okay, turning into base. And I know I was low on downwind, so let's do this again.
Right, still clear for touch and go.
Clear, touch and go, Alpha Hotel Hotel. Come on, get my speed right.
Camden ground, Cirrus Bravo Zulu Whiskey, fuel driver, request taxi, receive Bravo.
Alright, good.
Whiskey taxi holding for Echo runway
20 degrees flat,
Taxi holding
1500
point Echo runway
RPM.
24, Bravo Zulu Whiskey.
Alright. I've got a good rate of descent. With the legs in front of me, just slightly to the left. 70 knots, should be 75.
Camden Tower, Glider Golf Oscar Bravo. Good morning, sir. Radio check, please.
Alright.
Bravo force.
Golf Oscar Bravo.
Check. Left clear, center clear, right clear. Okay, right turn. Speed is good.
Flaps there.
Flaps full. I normally do the flaps full when I get on final. Okay. Trim. Speed is too low. Give a bit of RPMs. Come on, get me over the threshold. Okay, idle. Yeah, full flap. Wow, I can feel some turbulence here. Whoa. Trim. Our speed is very low. Pull back.
Hold the nose. Hold the
up.
nose back.
Yep.
Hold it.
Yep. Good, full throttle. 50, stay and rotate.
Alright, let's make this one a flapless.
Flapless. Right.
Camden ground, this is Satabria, Mike Whiskey Yankee, receive Bravo and requesting start and taxi for circuit training.
Start approved, taxi holding for next runway 24.
Taxi holding 24, Mike Whiskey Yankee.
Tower. Heading is good. Speed is good. Gonna do my checks. So clear on the left, clear center, clear right, and doing the right turn. 15 degrees. Feet. Alright, level off. Fine. I'll use those peaks out there as a reference. 1300 feet, just whoops. Reduce RPMs. And trim. Right. River bend. Okay, left. Clear. Center. Clear. Right. Clear. Right turn. Alpha Hotel Hotel, downwind for touch and go.
Alpha Hotel Hotel, clear touch and go.
Brakes good. Undercarriage is down.
Clear touch and go, Alpha Hotel Hotel.
What is that?
He cleared you for touch and go. When you're using runway 06, what's your downwind space?
It is much smaller than this.
Yeah. So what would be different this way?
Yeah.
Sorry,
Would be the same space.
So you're touch and go.
Yeah, perception.
Inbound for circuit.
I did not complete
Actually,
the
Alpha
coverage.
joint base, runway 06, maintain 1,800 feet on zone boundary.
Threshold, so let's go to 1500 RPM. And this is going to be a Flapless, so +5 speed. Alright. There's the lakes. Little more. With Flapless, I do need a little bit more time on the final.
And morning squad 8 Charlie Alpha, just confirming 06 or 24.
Sorry, I did say 06, so I apologise. That's 24. We're just looking at changing 06, but it's not really well yet. So 24.
Okay, cool, thanks. 1,800 join right base 24. Cheers.
Check left, center, right. I did take this a bit wider.
Yeah, that was very wide. We've
Yeah.
technically left the zone.
So the blue line
Yeah.
is yeah.
So when you're on 06, you know how you use the river as your downwind spacing?
Yep.
It's the same
Right
thing
there.
for 2-4.
Same river.
Yeah, same
Yeah.
river.
It just looks so different from the perspective. I'll get there. Alright. There's the runway. RPM. Left clear, center clear, right clear. To idle. Okay, 80 knots. Idle. Get back on the center line. Is this normal for runway 24, like such a bumpy
Yeah, a
approach?
little. Stop controlling the aircraft, see what the aircraft does.
It's not trimmed yet. Yeah, it wants to pitch down.
Yeah, it is a little bumpy. Okay, continue.
Okay, idle.
Camden ground, helicopter uniform, take a mark on the ground. United, requesting maintenance stops on the infield, not above 50 foot.
I'm taking a mic, cleared operating infield, not above 50 feet.
Idle.
Cleared infield, not above 50 feet, uniform, take a mic.
They're pulling up. Yeah, come on.
That's it, good.
Yeah, full throttle. Okay, front wheel touched. Okay, full throttle.
8 Charlie Alpha.
60 knots and rotate.
Hey Charlie Alpha, cleared visual approach runway 24.
Clear vision approach runway 24. 8 Charlie Alpha. Foot touching go. 8 Charlie Alpha.
Hey Charlie Alpha.
Trim. That's good. Alright, let's get this spacing right. Almost at 500 feet. Heading is good. There's the lakes that are also used for reference. 600 feet. Heading is good. 700. Okay, I'm going to do my right turn now, so clear left, clear center, clear right, and 15-degree turn.
How's it with your hold position?
Hold position, Bravo.
Hey Charlie Alpha, clear touch and go.
Clear touch and go. 8 Charlie Alpha.
My speed under control. Yes, good. Alright, there's the river. I can see it because of the trees around it and the lake. So I'm just going to do my turn right over that bend. Right, level off. Continue with the climb. Clear left, clear center, clear right.
Uniform Tango Mike, up complete.
1300 feet.
Correction, Uniform Tango Mike, just request to hold here on the ground while another helicopter gets going.
Tango Mike, hold
200 RPM.
Position reporting ready. Jenny light.
Alright, much better. Pacing, that again too far? What do you think?
Let's do normal.
Normal, okay, that's what I'm looking for then. Alright.
Basic is much better.
Alpha Hotel, downwind for touch and go.
Alpha Hotel.
Alright, BUMFISH, brakes, good, undercarriage is down, mix is rich, fuel is efficient, it's looking good.
Whiskey clear for take.
Switches, strobe, nav, magnetization on both, fuel selector on both, and hunches and hunches.
Okay, the ground, Cessna 172, Charlie Park a bit.
Will this be a normal approach?
Yep.
Normal, okay. So threshold, 15 RPM, 1800 RPM.
Alright, simulating engine failure.
Point Echo, runway 24.
Okay, assume best glide speed, yep, 65 knots. Pitching up a little to get to my glide speed. While that's happening, there's plenty of room here that I can take, and there's a few patches of land there that are suitable as well.
What about that beautiful runway over here?
Yeah, I can do that too. Should I do it now?
Yes.
Alright. Glide speed, 65 knots. Alright, I can make it. Trim. Get my glide speed, got it. That's my glide speed. I could even do 10 degrees of flap.
8 Charlie Alpha, downwind for a full stop.
Yeah. Level.
8 Charlie Alpha.
Continuing with the turn. Pitching down a little. I don't want to do 10 degrees flap yet.
Hotel, please touch and go.
I'll do it. Clear touch and go, Alpha Hotel.
10 degrees flap, I would definitely make it. Speed is good. I'm going full flap now. No engine. With full flap, I really have to pitch down to get my glide speed.
Yeah.
Now this is an emergency, so I guess I can use the space before the piano key.
Of course.
Right? Yeah.
What is our glide speed?
65, but yeah. I'm below because I'm so close.
Okay, I'll let you use powered, so you can go to the threshold.
Yeah, it only needs a very little amount of power. Here we go. Pulling up. Okay. Oh good, full throttle. 50 knots. 60 knots, rotate. Trim. Trim. That's better. 400 feet.
Camden ground, uniform Tango Mike, request taxi full parking.
I'm Tango Mike, return to parking.
Return to parking.
Right. Getting to 700 feet. It is good.
8 Charlie Alpha finals.
8 Charlie Alpha, you could land, taxi to parking.
Clear land, taxi parking, Charlie.
Back to simulate engine failure. Yep. Alpha Hotel, simulator upwind crosswind.
Alpha Hotel.
Okay, I would land, there's plenty of land there. There is, yeah, There's a bit of land over there, but I would go down there on the white.
Then let's go.
Okay. Full power.
Alright, go around, yep.
I thought it's your way to land.
Is that not the point?
Yes. Right. Right. So I'm continuing on the crosswind.
Help you. So crosswind's over here, so let's make sure we adopt the best rate of climb. We go wings level at this point. There's the downwind over there. So you're on crosswind as downwind, it's all yours again, okay?
Yeah, I'll be using the lakes as a reference in between the lakes and the river. Okay. Check left clear, center clear, right clear. Here's the right turn. While I'm still climbing. Bit of right rudder. Okay, 1300 feet, leveling off the plane while turning. Leveling off. And full power back to 200 RPM. Trim. Yep.
Make this one a full stop and we'll do a normal approach.
Yep. Alpha Hotel, downwind for full stop.
Hotel. Number 1.
Brakes are good.
And I'll do the radio calls on the ground.
Yes, sir. Mix is rich, fuel is sufficient. Instruments are good, just my heading. Heading is good, T's and P's are green. Switches, nav, strobe are good. Magnetos are both. And fuel selector on
Camden down, this is Tabria, Mike Whiskey Yankee, holding at Echo 24 holding point, and ready for
10 degrees flap, 1800 RPM, trim for this RPMs.
Mike Whiskey Yankee, clear for takeoff.
There's my lakes.
Clear for takeoff, Mike Whiskey Yankee.
I have veered off. We're heading a little, so I'll fix it. Okay, checking left clear, center clear, and right clear. So doing my turn into downwind. Base. Checking speed, 70 knots, 75. Right. .20 degrees flap. Pulling back on power. I'll put some more power back. We are high. Rate of descent is good. 70 knots. Trim. Okay. Clear left. Clear center. Clear right. Right turn. Speed 70 knots, that's good. I'm going to put, once I establish on final. Full flap now. And idle. Anticipating a bit of turbulence here. Knots. I'll start to round up now.
Alpha Hotel, short final.
Alpha Hotel, clear to land.
Clear to land, Alpha Hotel.
Okay, holding it up. Yeah, we didn't get clearance. Alright, applying some brake.
What for?
Pulling up.
Not yet, just pull back for now, we're not there yet. No need to wear out the brakes. No need to wear it out. Now you can start gently applying those brakes. Gentle.
Like towards the end. Left in here.
Gentle, yeah, gentle. There we go.
Right. Where are we going?
Alright, sorry man, we're going back to parking. We'll debrief.
Yeah. That's what I expected.
Don't say that. Don't say that's what you expected.
No, kind of. I know my mistakes. Oh, not the mistakes, but...
Mike Whiskey Yankee downwind for touch and go.
Mike Whiskey Yankee, clear touch and go.
Alrighty, let's switch over to
Touch and go,
ground.
Mike Whiskey Yankee.
So back to
Hotel,
ground.
taxi to park.
Taxiing to parking, Alpha Hotel Hotel.
Alpha Hotel Hotel, just curious what the clouds are doing at the moment.
It's around 2900 to 3000 feet, and it does seem to be thickening up. It's probably getting closer to broken from scattered at this point.
Beautiful, thanks man.
Breaking out.
Alright,
Camden
that
ground.
ruins my next 2 lessons.
Warrior, Bravo Delta Foxtrot, receive Bravo at Curtis, request taxi for departure.
So what he said is that the clouds...
Foxtrot, taxi holding point Echo runway 24.
So there's broken clouds at 3,300 feet?
Is that between... Did I hear that right?
Holding point, Bravo runway, Bravo Delta Foxtrot.
Yeah, cool.
Foxtrot, say again.
Taxi holding point Echo runway 24, Bravo Delta Foxtrot.
Delta Foxtrot.
Runway 24.
Taxi holding point. Holding
Bravo Delta Fox.
How should I
Camden ground.
It's around 2900 to 3000 feet,
Yeah, 2900,
and it
that's what I
does seem to be thickening up. It's probably getting closer to broken from scattered at this
Yeah,
point.
flicking around. So he's saying, yeah, it's between 2,900 and 3,000. It's basically broken. My next lesson is forced landings, where we need to go 3,500. I don't think we can do that.
Right.
Add a bit of power. I'm going to park
I'm
it
not
that
sure
way.
where you... Oh, okay, on
Yeah.
the grass.
We're going to leave it on the grass just in case you do fly later. I say that, oh my god, and we're on the grass because of the turbulence, right?
Yeah. It was...
Mike Whiskey Yankee's going around.
Alright, let's do the checklist and then we'll check it.
No point chatting because you get charged extra if the engine is running, okay?
Yes. Landing, done that. After landing, let's clear the plane up. Strobes and navigation off. Bacon is on. Avionics off. Oh, it's already off. Yeah, good.
Switch off, master switch off. We'll do the control lock in a moment. And the fuselage valve, we leave it at both, even though it says here left or right.
Yeah, see how we're not quite level and we're kind of tilted to the left?
Yep.
So let's...
Oh, that's why.
Right.
So you don't have flow between the two tanks.
So let's put it on
Got
right.
it, got it. Yeah.
Let's actually do it though, because we're not...
Yeah, sure. I thought you did it because I saw you. Yeah, but I should have checked. I'm gonna make it right.
Doesn't really matter.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's as long as the valves are closed.
Beautiful.
Well, that was my first experience on runway 24.
I'll be honest with you, I was expecting it.
Yeah.
Whenever, look, we're all humans. Like, I remember my first time on the opposite runway, I was fucking shit. Like, everybody does an awful, not awful, but everybody doesn't do as well as they usually do when it's a brand new runway direction.
But you know, I think the landing itself was not too bad. It's like about the same as I do on 6, but it was the spacing that
It was everything
was
else.
the problem. Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, the spacing is right. It affects everything.